child labor and other vices, as well as reporting illegal activities through the ministry's hotline 0907 733 3426.
It's a burden on the government, which is why it's also very important to understand that the government cannot do it alone, which is why we continue to call on public-private partnerships on other NGOs and for voluntary youth organizations to see how we can work to collaborate to help those that we have rescued. That's number one. In terms of some of them that we have rescued, we give them skills. We have success stories, right? It's not all negative.
The Commissioner noted that the Sanwo-Olu administration in the coming year will initiate programs to engage youths in the state positively.
So my general advice to the youth is, take advantage of the opportunities that you have in front of you. There's no shortcut to the top. We'll be rolling out a lot of programs under the Ministry of Youth and Social Development next year. Our platform is going to be very interactive. We're working on our website where we can engage the youths. We're trying our best as much as possible as a government to see what we can do to impact our youths. And we're open to collaborations. We run an open door policy, so we can get constructive feedback to see how we can do it better.
And that was the Commissioner for Youth and Social Development, Mobolaji Ogunlende. And Managing Director of the Nigerian Railway Corporation, NRC, Fidet Okiria, says the corporation has moved over 63,000 passengers on the free train rides across the country between December 21 and 26. Okiria, who said this during the end of the year media interactive session held in Lagos, commended the federal government for coming up with the free train ride for 15 days, while encouraging people to key into the government initiative through the online platform, especially during and after the festive period. The NRC boss said the corporation is working on some rolling stocks to increase the number of coaches and trips from Lagos to Ibadan, among other routes. And now to the rest of the stories. The Plateau House of Assembly has commended the efforts of the federal and state governments towards tackling the myriad of security challenges currently confronting the state. Speaker of the Assembly, Dewan Gabriel, gave the commendation in a press conference in Jos while reacting to the Christmas Eve attacks in Bokos and Bakin Ladi local government areas of the state, perpetrated by gunmen in many villages, killing hundreds, including women and children, and also destroyed many houses and other properties. Gabriel, who condemned the killings, described the invasion as gruesome, senseless and barbaric, calling on the residents of the affected communities to be law-abiding, insisting that government was doing a lot towards addressing the security challenges. He called on the federal and state government to address humanitarian crisis in the state and emphasized the need for the displaced persons to return to their communities as soon as possible. The Nigerian Investment Promotion Commission, NIPC, has urged the media to be good ambassadors and promote Nigeria positively to enable the country to attract more investments. The NIPC Executive Secretary, Chief Executive Officer Aisha Remy, said this at a media meet and greet organized by the Commission in Abuja. Remy said Nigerians had a role to play in driving President Bola Tinubu's renewed hope agenda and ensuring the growth and development of the country, adding that the media was not left out. While reiterating the mandate of the Commission, Remy said NIPC was set up to facilitate and promote access to investors in the country and retain the ones already in existence. According to her, the Commission is realigning its focus and efforts to key into the new administration and Mr. President's 8-point agenda. Thanking the media for the support the Commission had enjoyed in the past and expressed optimism that such a supportive cooperation would continue. And moving on to foreign news, Polish military authorities say a Russian missile briefly passed through the country's airspace, prompting concern from the country that borders Ukraine on the day Russia carried out attacks across several Ukrainian cities, killing at least 30 people. Poland, a member of the NATO military alliance, said the object entered from the direction of Ukraine, entering about 40 kilometers before leaving after about 3 minutes. Poland's defense chief, Wiesław Kukula, noted that the country is working to verify findings and rule out the possibility of a technical malfunction. Also, NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg said the security alliance is monitoring the situation and communicating with Polish officials. And over to sports news, Super Eagles head coach Jose Peseiro has picked a team of 25 players as the team prepares for a fourth Africa Cup of Nations tie. The roster has 3 goalkeepers, 9 defenders, 5 midfielders and 8 forwards. All 25 players will depart from their different bases on Tuesday, 2nd of January, to fly into Abu Dhabi, capital of the United Arab Emirates, for a 1-week training camp that will last until Tuesday, 9th of January. The team will fly back to Lagos on Tuesday, 9th of January, and then fly into the Ivorian capital, Abidjan, on Wednesday, 10th of January. The Super Eagles will take on Equatorial Guinea on Sunday, 14th of January, in the first match of Group A, before further clashes with host nation Cote d'Ivoire on the 18th of January and Guinea-Bissau on the 22nd of January. And how's our news at 10? But just before we go, stay alive. Make use of pedestrian bridges where available. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X, formerly Twitter, Lagos Traffic 961, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961, watch us live on Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. On YouTube, subscribe and watch all our previous programs and news on our channel, Traffic Radio 961. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration empowered over 1,000 residents at the third phase of the Mega Empowerment Program? Well, you can always get more details on the Lagos State Government website, and to end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, on the recommendation of the Advisory Council on the Prerogative of Mercy, has approved the release of 246 inmates from various correctional facilities across the state. The Plateau House of Assembly has commended the efforts of the federal and state governments towards tackling the myriad of security challenges currently confronting the state. We also told you that Polish military authorities say a Russian missile briefly passed through the country's airspace, prompting concern from the country that borders Ukraine on the day Russia carried out attacks across several Ukrainian cities, killing at least 30 people. In sports, Super Eagles head coach Jose Peseiro has picked a team of 25 players as the team prepares for a fourth Africa Cup of Nations title. And for contacts with the newsroom, send a message to Lagos Traffic Radio at lagosstate.gov.ng. The Diane's News broadcast was compiled by Adesua Ejoyika. Thank you for listening. My name is Mike James. Good morning.